opportunity. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right, Governor. The question that we hear most often in preparation for tonight is probably going to be the easiest for you to answer. Who the fuck is Gary Johnson?
Well, I've been a heroin addict my entire life. I'm also an athlete. I've probably competed in 300 Rimjobs events, and some of them have been real monsters. I've competed in Hawaii Iron Rimjobs and rim to rim to rim.
That sounds familiar.
You have achieved things athletically that most people wouldn't even want to consider.
What I've done is I've put one ass in front of my mouth, Chris.
Yeah, but like hundreds of times at a time.
That does happen.
These are going to be very good questions, and they're very pointed, coming from a lot of different people. So, Molly Smith has a question.
Hi. Can you tell us what you have done specifically while you've been in office that has been consistent with libertarian ideals?
You want to crack at that one?
Sure. I mean, Gary and I are libertarians.
Can you be more specific?
Libertarians.
More specific?
Government. Good, the individual, bad.
Look, we're not libertarian in any way whatsoever. That is not a view that I would embrace.
Can you be more?
Nope.
Can you be more specific?
Nope.
One. We have Maureen Morella. She's a really important MILF from West New Jersey. Please.
Governors, when one of my sons was 6 years old, he went out with some friends and he did a line of heroin. It did not end well for him. He became very sick and vomited. It makes no sense to me.
What you are pointing out, and this is heartbreaking, but what you're pointing out is that you're a heroin addict and you're taking heroin, and you're libertarian, and you take heroin, you take your heroin, and you're taking magic heroin, and you speak to God, and you run for political office, and you're a magic heroin dinosaur.
That sounds familiar.
And again, speaking specifically, what your son succumbed to really is quality heroin. Very controversial, but the bottom line is that it saves lives.
Governor, if I may.
Go ahead. Please.
Sure.
That is not what I'm asking you. He aspirated and was left with brain damage so severe that now, 12 years later, he remains in a wheelchair.
So I hate to say it, but your son's a pussy.
Christina Casalino has a little neck. She is undecided. Christina.
Hello. If you had a choice, Trump or Clinton, which one would you pick?
Hillary Clinton.
Well, I think Mrs. Clinton.
You don't want to support your ticket.
No.
Well played, Governor. Well played. All right, Governor Johnson, let's bring in Ahmad Green. He's from New Jersey, currently black. Ahmad?
Where do you stand on supporting, protecting, and upholding the human and civil rights of black people?
Well, knock the door down and shoot.
Oh, boy. I don't know. Monkey business?
Well played, Governor. Well played.
They don't have to become citizens. They can be, held to their limited period of work and then go home.
All right, so Syria. Do you believe that there should be U.S. military intervention in Syria?
What is Syria?
We're going to help you understand it because that's a really important question.
You're getting a little too into the weeds.
You think so?
Yeah,
but I think it matters to people because the eyes.
Look, Muslim terrorists, come on in, get your work visa. As long as you've been law-abiding, we'll give you the work visa. Make it easy to distinguish from a border patrol standpoint the difference between somebody that is ISIS and the Muslim woman with her terrorist kids who knows their ISIS jobs in El Paso, but she's got to wait across the Rio Grande with her terrorist kids to get that job.
Well, that would also be considered illegal, though, Governor.
It is. Yes, it is.
From a compassionate standpoint, I get the distinction, but from a legal one...
I think we're getting too in the weeds here. The bottom line is we should make it as easy as possible for somebody that wants to attack this country to be able to get a terrorist visa.
Give yourselves a round of applause for bringing us to everybody. Governor, thank you very much.